You're opening, right?
We're ready. Welcome to Covington Varsity Gym for tonight's Varsity Girls Contest between the visiting Red Ramblers of Attica High School and your own Lady Trojans. We've just got a cartwheel on the starting lineups for Covington. That's a nice start there,
Vale.
Isaiah.
Lord Vale already going crazy, you know.
Oh, my. So some extreme excitement for those in attendance.
Uh-oh. Lauren Vale winding up for a second one.
Oh, here we go. Jesse, you got that? All right, Jesse's on production tonight. She's going to be running the camera, running the score. Isaiah is over here on commentary. I'm going to be assisting tonight. Little different start tonight. We've got a 6:30 start time. Attica didn't have a junior varsity team, so we're just going to have to deal with varsity tonight. There's also, if you've noticed on the channel, a 7th and 8th grade game going on in the middle school gym against Riverton Park. So we've got a lot going on tonight. Isaiah's going to be your play-by-play for most of the night. I'm going to throw some wild comments to try to get him off of his game.
Attica wins the tip.
Also, Isaiah's going to have to be my eyes, even though there is a nice contrast on the Attica jerseys in red with black lettering, moving right to left. I'm not going to be able to see Covington's with that gold on white. So I have to recognize the girls and how they move, hopefully, and we'll go from there. I did notice, Isaiah, that number 12, Briley Payton's back in the starting lineup after that injury she suffered in the last game. So that's good to see.
That's always good to see. 3-pointer by number 23. CC Rice, that one's off, rebounded by Attica. Out of bounds. That'll be Covington ball.
All right. These teams have already met this season. They met in the Bi-County, I believe, with Covington taking the win. So we'll see how this one goes.
It's
been kind of up and down lately.
Hackett with the ball, trying to get inside, swinging the ball around. Still swinging the ball around. Inside to Haymaker. Engel for 3. That one's off.
And you know, Isaiah, there's kind of been a philosophy change in the girls' team. So beginning of the season, Haymaker was running point, or his primary ball handler. And looks like lately she's been down in the post a lot with Engel running point out front and Briley Payton as the secondary ball handler.
Trojan's also been pressing a lot more.
Yeah, that's nice to see. And nice little defensive stop there. Turnover leads to a Covington fast break, but Attica recovers in time to play some defense and get the ball back.
Dribbling up.
Oh, we're going to see not a jump ball.
Not a jump ball.
That was
Payne with the layup, and that's good. Briley Payne gets the returns on the board. That makes the score 2-0.
That was a little anticipation call on my end there. Thought we were going to see a jump ball call. I think Briley did as well.
Should have.
Once again, Isaiah's on commentary. We've got Jesse running production and camera tonight. She's pulling double duty. Nice clear for the
ball.
Yeah.
Swinging the ball around. Payne for 3.
There
That's
we go.
Good. Briley Payne, off of an injury, has a hot start.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get Briley up and going early. She's had a hot start a couple games lately. Hit a couple threes early in the game and
tipped away.
Gets the Trojans going the right way.
Possession.
All right, so Attica over here on the sideline looking to throw it inbound. Couple girls open, deciding which one to throw it to.
I'm confused. Did Charlie Moore move? Or did she graduate? She didn't graduate?
I'm not really sure. I heard that there was a move out.
Yeah, that would be Charlie Moore, their best player.
Yeah.
Not seeing her on the court tonight.
All right, Covington with a little semi-fast break here. Pulls it back out to run the offense.
Hackett for 3. That one's off. Payne with the rebound. Up top to Engel. Back to Hackett. To Linville. Inside to Haymaker. Haymaker blows the layup. Rebounded by Attica.
Tell you, Lily Hackett's kind of a new addition to the starting lineup as well. She's added kind of a spark for the Lady Trojans. Not really a lot of movement on the Attica offense right now.
No.
And that might be due to missing a star player. Engel looks to the right. Briley Payton passes that one back up to Engel. Over the left side. Swing pass to Briley Payton. Up for three.
That one was way off.
That was long. That was a bit long.
Just a bit. Haymaker with the ball. Shoots. Finishes. That's a bucket by Cheyenne Haymaker. Which makes the score 7-0. A hot start for the Trojans. Drops the ball out of bounds. I'll be coming to possession still.
All right, so Kinsey Richardson checking into the game.
Hack it out.
So Kinsey, one of, was that 3 seniors on the Covington roster? Checks in for the first time. And we'll get our first time out. 7-0, though. Nice start for the Trojans.
Always a good start for the Trojans to see them playing well.
And it's going to be nice to get out to an early lead like this after such a big defeat on Saturday's game.
Yeah, sadly I wasn't able to commentate that game because I had a game also.
Yeah. How'd the Benton Central game turn out for you guys?
We won the varsity game by, I believe, 6 and lost JV by 5.
Rumor was you had a good game personally.
I had an okay game, yeah.
Yeah, so welcome back to the roster, Isaiah. As the Lady Trojans inbound the ball, bring it down across the timeline, pass it over to the right side to Briley Payton. She looks down to Haymaker. Haymaker throws it out to the perimeter, and the Trojans are going to reset and work it around the perimeter again.
Inside to Haymaker. That's another bucket by Cheyenne Haymaker. Haymaker and Payton, the only 2 scorers for the Trojans, but that makes the score 9-0. Dribbling through the whole Covington defense, airballs the layup. That'll be a foul on Attica.
Yeah, even though a positive defensive stand right there with a missed shot, it's way too easy getting to the basket.
That was very, very easy to get there. Attica not playing with the most intensity right now.
Yeah, as Taylor Clevenger, a freshman, a 5'6" forward, checks in for Attica.
Harley Kerr checks out.
And Covington's going to jog it down the court, see if we can get another nice offensive set here. Skip to Briley. Briley down to the corner to Holly.
Another bucket by Cheyenne Haymaker. Makes the score 11-0. Could be a big win for the Trojans.
Yeah, Haymaker's making a living down there in the paint tonight, at least early on, with 3 minutes left in the first quarter. And Attica's going to walk it back and try to get something going.
Not very much movement at all. Everyone just kind of standing still for Attica.
There's nothing going towards the basket right now. Not even looking really at the post. And double team comes, gets rid of the ball, and maybe a panic pass, but
that'll be out of bounds. That's Trojan ball. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left on the clock.
In stark contrast to Saturday's game, Isaiah, there were 19 fouls in the first half.
Really?
Called, and right now we're sitting at 1. So if we can keep this pace going, we'll have a pretty positive night. Haymaker in the post again.
Out to Engel, swings it to Payne. Payne for 3. That's buckets.
Nice.
Score 14-0.
All right. Hey, Covington's looking a lot sharper tonight than they have in the last couple games. And maybe getting back to that that positive frame of mind they had last week when we saw those really good performances from the Lady Trojans.
Inside look to Haymaker. That's off. Picked up by Linville. Outside to Payne. Swinging it around. Kinsey Richardson for 3. That one's off. Rebounded by Attica.
Attica's going to rush this ball down the right side, but have to pull up as Trojans recover on defense.
That's a Banks 3 by number 23, C.C. Rice, the junior. That will be the Ramblers' first bucket of the game.
I didn't hear her call it.
I didn't hear her call it, but they still put the points
Yeah, the
up.
official counted it. I guess that's all that matters.
Blocked by Attica.
Poked away, but Attica recovers. Sneaky move down there in the post by Holly Linville. So Attica takes another 3, misses off the front of the rim. Covington gets a rebound, and they're going to bring it back down. Carson Engel crosses the timeline. Goes to the left side.
Swinging it around. Inside to Linville. No one even tried to play defense there.
I don't think anyone was even looking at her.
No, which is interesting, saying there were 4 people.
Yeah.
Just kind of there.
Holly Linville that sneaky tonight.
That. If that's what you want to say.
I've never said that in my life, and I'll probably never say it again. And Cheyenne with the rebound this time. And over to Engel.
10 seconds on the clock. Engel bringing the ball up. Gets it to Payne. Payne over to Linville. Linville definitely not shooting a 3. Engel for 3. That's off. And that'll be the end of the first. The score 16-3. Micah Stonecipher checking into the game.
Yeah, nice awareness by Carson Engel to at least get one up there at the end of the clock. Wow, much better start for the Lady Trojans tonight, Isaiah.
Very, very good start for the Lady Trojans.
16-3, 1 foul, 1 timeout taken. We are cooking right along. See if the stream's still going well over in the middle school gym. Don't know if I can zoom in enough to get a score for everyone. And I cannot. But like I said earlier, in the middle school gym, Covington against Riverton Park, 7th and 8th grade. But over here, Attica did not have a JV team that they could bring over and play us tonight. So it's going to be varsity only. It started at 6:30, so that might have thrown some people off. But that's the 15-second clock, our timer, and we're getting ready to go in the second quarter. Can you read the score, Jesse? 41-15 is what it looks like. Oh my! Well, if you guys know, make a comment. See if you know what the score is. So our producer Jesse's trying to feed us some information as we go.
Micah out to Hackett. Over to Engel.
Yeah, we had Micah Stonecipher check in at the quarter.
Crossover. Kinsey inside. It's finished by Kinsey Richardson.
Wow, she had 4 collapse on her and still finishes.
She did.
And Covington's going to run a press. And they get somebody stuck. But Attica crosses the timeline.
Another missed layup by Attica.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. They had an open lane to the basket. Only Micah Stonecipher back to do anything about it and just missed the layup. That's kind of a frustration play, and that just builds over the course of a game.
Yeah. Lily with the basket.
Wow, Covington moving the ball really well as well. So that moves it to 20-3. And we're going to see our first Trojan foul.
That was on Micah Stonecipher.
All right, I'm going to check in number 12, McKaylee Ray. And number, was that 45, Audrey Britt. Britt, a 5'9" sophomore. But if you've listened to the Covington boys broadcast, you'll realize that height on a roster means less than nothing.
It means negative on Covington rosters for some reason.
Isaiah, you might as well be listed as 7 foot.
I might as well be.
All right, ball pounded into 45. Britt, turnaround jump shot, and that's going to be good, 20-5. Attica getting a little positive momentum going now as Covington's going to try to pour it on a little bit.
Swinging the ball around. Engel penetrating. Swinging the ball around. Payne for 3. That one's off.
And Briley had all day over there in the corner, too.
Again, drops the pass.
Just a lot of errors on the Attica's offensive end.
Holly Linville and Cheyenne Haymaker checking in the game.
I guess some of that could be caused by the intensity in the Covington defense, an intensity we haven't seen in a couple games.
I feel like that might not be it.
Well, some of it maybe.
Some of it maybe.
And that's Addison Goodwin, a freshman, 5'8" freshman guard checking in for Attica. So Attica pretty young as well. They've got, looks like a couple seniors and a couple juniors. Everybody else, freshmen and sophomores. That's going to be a travel.
Number 22, that's Tatum Nunnally.
We'll go with Nunnally.
That would make a lot more sense.
Let's go with Tatum Nunnally.
Yeah.
If that's right, you know, throw something in chat. If it's wrong, that's going to be geared towards Isaiah.
Definitely not geared towards Isaiah, because I said a completely different last name. But
and Covington's going to get another possession, so bringing the ball down the court, Riley Payton crosses the timeline, heads right.
Horns. Yeah. Moving screen on Linville.
So the question on everybody's mind, Isaiah, how many did you drop on the Bison on Saturday?
How many points?
Yeah.
-7.
That's a lie.
I think I had 14 or 16.
Attaboy. Representing CHS247 well.
Yes.
Well, tipped out of bounds. We'd like to thank everybody for joining our broadcast on CHS247 tonight. Got a couple really special shout-outs later in the game, so stick around. And
I will be making my own shout-outs.
I'm sure you will, Isaiah. I'm sure you will.
I always do.
We've got some really exciting projects going on at the school, so we'd like to highlight those as much as possible. That'll probably be in the second half. Ball tipped again.
The score's still 20-5. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left.
Attica looking to inbound.
Confusion on the inbound
Yeah.
play. 3-pointer. That was number 12.
Wow, nothing but net. McKaylee Ray.
McKaylee Ray, the senior. That actually looked really clean.
Yeah, that was nice.
Score 8-20. Game for sure not over.
Maybe a little confidence booster, actually.
Linville with the rebound. Misses.
That's about as close as the ball can get to going down without going down.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Foul's going to be on Briley Payton, her first, team third.
Engel back into the game.
Going to replace Briley. Take over ball handling responsibilities, I would assume. And Covington with the press still.
Got the ball up the court.
Ooh, wide open underneath. Missed that one. But still with possession, dribbling out top between the rings. Over to the left side to 21 Goodwin, freshman. Back up to the top, over to the right side, into the corner. We're going to see a shot off the front of the iron.
Rebounded by Linville. Gets it to Engel. Blocked.
Wow.
And that gets the crowd going.
All right, 21, Goodwin brings the ball down the court. They're going to work it around the perimeter again.
Rebounded and put back in. That was number 22, Tatum Nolan. Nunnally?
Yeah, let's go with Nunley.
Nunley.
Yeah, Nunley.
There's definitely an A, though.
Yeah, Nunnally.
Yeah, but you said Nunley. At this point, it doesn't even matter.
We'll let Jesse decide at halftime.
Yes. And Jesse's singing a song for us at halftime.
I've heard that, yeah. I'm excited.
Engel gets into Linville.
Oh, and Holly gets clobbered down low. She's going to get 2 shots for that one. Hopefully regain herself. And
well deserved 2 shots.
Yeah, I would say so. First one's up.
And that one's off.
Yeah. We'll get one more. We got some subs coming in. Attica's going to bring in 23, CC Rice. Covington brings in 34, Cora Reynolds. First time we've seen her tonight?
It is the first time we're seeing her tonight.
The second one from Holly Linville.
That one also off. 0 for 2 at the line there.
Yeah. Deep on the first one, short on the second. Need to split the difference there. Good one over to the right side. I'm going to work around the perimeter again. Oh, a little defensive pressure out there.
Almost a steal.
Almost a steal. Good read on that.
Another 3-pointer. That's banked in by number 12.
Off the backboard again.
McKaylee Ray.
Attica mounting quite a comeback
maybe.
right now. 20-13 now with about 2:20 left.
After the score being 20-5.
Yeah, Covington's going to need to get some stops here and get some points in themselves.
Attica looking really good right now.
Yeah.
Turned it on here in the second. Another 3-pointer. That one's off. Rebound. Oh, almost.
Out of bounds. Standing out of bounds, trying to tip that one back in, but
Micah Stonecipher about to check back into the game.
Yeah, maybe Covington got a little complacent with that big early lead.
Haymaker out of the game. Looks very upset. Not sure why with the Trojans enjoying a 7-point lead.
Playing very well individually as well, so maybe she just needs to reset herself on the bench and get ready for the second half.
Cora Reynolds with the ball inside to Stonecipher. Stonecipher gets trapped.
That was a case of looking to pass out of that double team before she had the ball, I think.
Yeah. She knew it was coming.
Interesting inbound play here. Thinking about backcourt, but gets it down to Linville in the post.
Traveled. Big stops here for Attica. I'm not sure the Trojans have scored much at all this quarter if they have.
No, not really an answer either. Attica's kind of running unchecked right now. That's going to be on Cora Reynolds.
If she would have just taken the charge, that would have been a big play for the Trojans.
It really did look like that, too. If she would have just set and taken a fall.
She just looked scared to take it or not willing to take it, which I can understand.
I get that.
It hurts.
Yeah, she was moving pretty quick down the sideline,
yeah.
too.
It's definitely a lot more worth it, though, if you actually take the charge.
That's fair.
Lob pass. Not picked off by the Trojans.
Minute and a half left in the first half here. Attica would let her drive down low.
3-pointer. That's number 23, CC Rice. That moves the score to 20-16.
Wow, what are we seeing here, Isaiah?
Motivation by the Attica Ramblers.
Yeah.
Engel with the ball. Looking around. Almost gets picked. Cora Reynolds for 3. That's off. Stonecipher with the rebound. Gets it to Engel. Over to Hackett. inside, out to Reynolds. And that's an air ball.
At this point, we just need to see something go in.
Yes. Attica passing the ball up the court.
Great
That's
court
still
awareness.
Attica possession. Payton checking back in the game. Oh, it was called Trojan possession.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
I'm always okay with it.
Haymaker back in as well. So 2 of the Trojan starters check back in with 37 seconds left in the first half. We'll see if that makes a difference, as the Trojans will probably hold for a shot.
Engel with the ball. Gets it to Reynolds. Throws it out of bounds. Oh, no.
Wow.
Recovered by Payton. Timeout by Coach Brown.
Nice hustle recovery there by Briley Payton.
That was a good recovery.
A sure turnover turned into a timeout for Coach Brown. 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. 23.6 seconds left here in the second quarter in the first half. Covington up only narrowly at 20-16. Covington with 4 fouls, Attica with 2. We've got ourselves a ball game now after Covington came out with that big start.
We do have a ball game now. Attica just been a lot more energetic in the second quarter. Coming out really flat, but so far picked it up.
Yeah, picked up the aggression there in the second quarter. Hit a couple big threes.
Yeah.
And bring them back. And we'll see if they can make it even closer here at the end of the half, or if Covington can put a couple points in and get some positive momentum going towards halftime. Cora Reynolds is going to be on the sideline to trigger the inbound play. 6 seconds left.
Gives the ball into Linville.
And Engel's going to set something up at the top of the key.
Engel just dribbling around.
Yeah, she's going to need to go towards the basket. She's going to get a 5-second call.
I'm not sure how that wasn't a 5-second, to be honest.
Yeah.
Never really attacked. Inside to Haymaker. Turned around, and that one's off. That makes the score 20-16 going into halftime after starting the quarter, I believe, 20-5.
Just a lot of missed opportunities there in the second quarter for the Lady Trojans.
Very minimal offense for the Trojans.
All right, well, we're going to go to halftime. So we'll go to the halftime screen. You're going to hear from IHSAA.
It's time for the...
When we come back in the second half, we'll have more Trojan action against the Red Ramblers, and we'll hear some cool things happening here at the school. See you in about 10 minutes.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig, and Paul, holidays are over, but we have a lot of games coming up. One thing I think that puts it in perspective, we have the girls state championship basketball pairing show a week from Sunday. That'll be on the 24th, and it doesn't seem possible that we're there. With a lot of people have done a lot of work to get to this point, but we are certainly in a position where we need to continue to all understand what our responsibilities are as we head into hopefully a successful tournament season very soon.
It is, Bob, and certainly let me express my pleasure for joining you here today. It's always it's always the highlight of my week to get to talk to you and our fans out there about high school athletics. It's just so important and formative in what we do. But yeah, we're here. You know, the girls tournament draw show is a week from Sunday, and you're going to be sitting at the anchor desk hosting that show, and we're happy that's on your agenda and happy to have you. But you know, everybody's worked so hard, and you know, I don't believe that you can ever say thank you enough. So you always want to start with thank you for what everybody's done, to our school people, to our administrators, to parents, the people who have made sacrifices along the way. But and it's been tough. I'll acknowledge that. The holidays and the wanting to get with family, and the fatigue of dealing with this for such a long period of time has been tough. But it's like any other athlete does. And when it gets tough, that's when you got to bear down, and you got to refocus a little bit and remember what's important to get through this. And I think that's the period that we're at right now. And we can't let fatigue and tiredness of COVID get to us right now. We've got to stay diligent in our safety habits and wearing masks and washing hands. And then when that vaccine becomes available, you got to get out there and you got to get it. And so we can return to some kind of normalcy sooner than later.
As someone who has had COVID, I can tell you that as diligent as my wife and I were, we relaxed a little bit when it came to members of our family, and found ourselves, a month in bed and wishing that we had been a little more diligent. So you're exactly right. It is 24 hours a day of constant vigilance, no matter who or no matter what.
That's exactly right. This thing is sneaky, and as soon as you let your guard down, you just don't know. It's going to get you, and that's what COVID does. I mean, it's out there, and you think you're being safe, but you let that guard down for one moment, and sometimes you don't even know where that's at. But you've got to remain diligent, especially our student athletes and our families that have student athletes living there. It's time, folks. We got to get it right from now throughout the rest of the winter to be able to celebrate state championships and tournament success.
Paul Neidig with us talking about IHSAA. We're heading into tournaments, and certainly we're a part of Indiana NCAA tournament moving to Indiana. There's going to be a lot of basketball in our state coming up, Paul.
Boy, isn't that awesome? It's just fitting for Indiana. We grow basketball here, is what I've heard many times and certainly believe. And it's just feeling that we're going to celebrate the entire NCAA tournament at the same time our high school tournament's going to be going on. And I would tell the fan base that we've got some things to look at for the boys tournament. We're still don't want to get out in front of our board here at the IHSAA, but it's going to require a few changes from the association, and we're certainly looking at those now and see how the NCAA tournament schedule will affect our tournament, and we're still waiting for a few pieces of information before we can make some final determination, but we should have an announcement for our fans coming up either later this week or the first of next week.
He's the commissioner of the IHSAA. It's Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Paul, as always, thanks so much for your time. Have a great week.
We will, Bob, and the same to you, and thank you very much for doing what you do.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
All right, we're back here for the second half at Covington Varsity Gym. We've got the Covington Lady Trojans taking on the Red Ramblers of Attica High School. Right now it sits Covington 20, Attica 16. The first quarter was all Covington. The second quarter was all Attica.
Yep.
So that's kind of the tale of the game at this point. Not a lot of foul trouble either way. So we might see a pretty good finish in this one.
Attica gets first possession.
Looks like Covington's going to come out with the starting five from the beginning of the game. Pressure up top.
Swinging the ball around.
Attica's patience really rewarded them in the second quarter with some decent looks from three. That one batted away from Haymaker. Still going to be Attica possession, but a nice little stop there. Attica to inbound. Open here in the near corner.
Could have probably got that inside.
It looked like, yeah, had a chance to slip that in.
Three-pointer. That one's off. Hackett gathers up
Hackett's
to the other team.
Yeah, intended for Briley Payton, but there were two Red Ramblers there just ready to pick it off.
Missed shot. Two players tripped.
And Engel's going to zoom the ball down the court over to the right corner.
Linville takes it in. Gets fouled.
Nice heads-up play by Holly Linville, passing up that jumper to take it into the hoop.
Linville 0 for 2 on her last trip. Hopefully can make them both this time.
Maybe a little dizzy on that last trip. She got
She did
hammered.
get hammered.
Makes the first one this time. That's the first time we've seen Covington score in about 20 minutes. Set for the second one.
Makes them both.
Yeah. Got some cheerleading action from the girls' JV team as they're watching the game.
They always do.
Yeah. Get some
Saw
excitement.
some sick moves from Lauren Bale.
Yeah, during starting lineups, had some gymnastics going on.
Runner. That's off. Rebound to Linville.
You know, Covington clears that, but that's still too easy. Engel, top of the key, over to the left side. Bradley Payton takes a three, and it's good.
Another three-pointer by Bradley Payton. Covington very streaky tonight. Plays really well for a little bit, and then plays really bad for the next part.
Yeah, just mental collapses sometimes as well. Like, forgetting defensive assignments. That's a three-pointer by 23, CC Rice, that's off the rim. And it's going to be Covington possession. 6:23 left here in the third quarter. Covington up 25-16, looking to push it to double digits again. Over to Linville outside the perimeter to Haymaker at the top of the key.
Running some sort of set play. Tries to get into Linville. Turnover.
Ball still in play. Clock's going to keep running as Greg Flint checks in to the Covington Gymnasium. Big shout out to Greg Flint. He does a lot of our yearbook photography.
Another three-pointer. That one's also off. Rebound almost. That will be cleared by Haymaker. Swinging the ball around.
Left side.
Turnover, Linville. Oh, no call. Very smart to go straight up there by Lily Hackett, not fouling.
On a one-on-one. Into the near corner. Wide open underneath. Missed assignment underneath. That'll get batted away by Engel. Attic will retain possession on the baseline. Wide open over here on the far corner.
Another one-footed runner. That's number 23.
23 CC Rice.
That was
a cross body.
Cross body, one-legged runner.
Wow.
Finishes it. Swinging the ball around. Linville takes it left. And it misses the layup.
Attica pushing hard down the left side.
Fouls.
Trying to catch the Trojans sleeping there on defense.
Kizzy Richardson checking into the game.
Fouls on 23.
Gets Linville.
So fouls on Carson Engel. Her first, team first this half. Mentioned earlier, there's not really a lot of foul trouble on any specific player after the first half. 5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Gets it inside. Doubles. Turns. Misses. That'll stay Attica possession.
Trojans have had a little bit of a problem clearing the boards in the last couple games. Just hanging onto the ball down low. Haymaker hands up in the post, forces a pass out, off the rim by the Ramblers. Fight on the ground.
Oh, gets it up too.
Right.
Hackett with the ball. Turnover.
Hackett saw Engel running down the right side, just couldn't get out of her hands quick enough.
Hackett with the tip.
Poked
Very
away.
Sloppy right now.
Yes, it
Hackett
is.
with the ball. Hackett tries to cross.
I think she'd looked up, she'd see Briley Payton.
Briley
streaking down the
Payton
left
for
side.
three. There's
There it is.
another one.
And the Trojans take a double-digit lead again, 28-18 with 4 minutes left here in the third quarter.
Briley Payton, one of the bright spots for the Trojan team right now.
Yeah, actually the leading scorer for Covington by average right now, according to our friends at Max Preps. And Covington's going to get the ball back, try to extend this lead even more. Over to the left side, Kenzie's got the ball. Looking for the post, looking for Haymaker in the post, gets it to her.
Haymaker misses the layup, tries to go back up. And that will still be Trojan possession.
Those aren't missed shots, Isaiah. Those are padding the rebound stats.
That's what we're going to call it.
That's what we're going with.
She wanted to miss.
That's right.
For the rebounds.
That's right. Got to up those stats.
Yes.
So Covington's playing well right now. Hopefully, this is a trend going towards the end of the season. Actually, this coming Sunday is the IHSAA selection show for girls basketball. So that's when they're going to draft the tournament pairings. I believe that begins at 7 o'clock on IHSAA TV. So if you're into that kind of thing, go ahead and check them out. A couple shout-outs we've got. So if you have not heard as of now, Jackson Freeze, Wyatt Woodrow, and Ty Smaltz have begun recording a music podcast. So they're recording that in my classroom last hour every day. They're going to be talking about different musical topics, mostly Jackson and Wyatt. And it's going to be called Are We Experienced? So once we get more firm information on linkages and sharing and all that kind of stuff, I want to try to build anticipation right now as we go towards them releasing their first episode. Now, there's a trailer out there right now, but first episode was being recorded today, so by the end of the week, we should have first episode. Are We Experienced? Trojans looking inbound as we come back from the timeout. 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Out to Engel for three, and that one's good.
When it rains, it pours. 31-18. Covington's still putting a little bit of a press on. Attica easily able to break it.
Oh, back down and finish.
And it goes 31-20. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Covington still by 11.
Dribbling. Hackett for three. That one's off.
Haymaker tries to
did
get the
not
rebound.
get the rebound. Oh, she just traveled.
Yep.
Okay.
Great call. I know you're wearing a t-shirt tonight, Isaiah, but it should be a striped t-shirt.
It should be a stripes t-shirt.
All right, so it'll be Covington ball on their own baseline. Get it
Inside.
right underneath.
That's another missed opportunity for the Trojans. Weird to see how we're hitting threes but missing layups.
Yeah, and on a one-on-one down low, basically, with Haymaker,
Yeah.
who's an athletic scorer.
Three-pointer by Attica. That's off. Rebounded inside. Took it up.
Hand straight up by Haymaker, able to tip it out. And Richardson clears over to the right side to Engel, who pushes it up to the left side to Peyton. Peyton's going to take it in the lane and score on the
Finishes
layup.
it.
She can do it all.
Payne looking really good tonight for
Yeah.
the Trojans. Tried to get it up, tipped away by Engel.
Good hustle by Engel to get back to knock that one away. 33-20, 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Our program director saying that the 7th grade ended up winning pretty handily over in the middle school gym, as the 8th grade's playing right now. So kudos to them.
Three-pointer, that's off. Gathered by Payne.
All right, looking to push.
Pushes to Haymaker. Another missed layup. Haymaker slowly jogging back, not very happy with herself. Put it back up. That's another bucket by Attica.
And that was the freshman again. That was Addison Goodwin again.
Three-pointer Hackett. That one looks off. Looked on, but it was off.
Yeah, it was online, just didn't have the distance. So Goodwin taking it down the left side at the elbow, looking to pass it towards the middle of the court. Three-point attempt.
That's off. Another rebound and put back. That one's off. Another rebound. Oh, and a missed layup by the Trojan.
By the
By
Ramblers.
the
yeah.
Ramblers.
A lot of opportunities down there for the Ramblers, though.
Lots of opportunities. Just
Covington's
could
got
not
to clear
finish.
that board.
Hackett with the pull-up jumper. That one's off. Haymaker with the board.
And if you're not getting shots to fall, the answer is be aggressive on the boards for Cheyenne Haymaker right now.
Lauren Vale checking into the game.
Our gymnast in training.
Our favorite player.
Our favorite player. Lauren Vale, a commentator special from the volleyball season.
Everyone else is equal on the team except Lauren Vale. She's special, obviously.
Haymaker makes the first as Vale checks in.
Gets Hackett.
And
The
Haymaker's ready to
JV
take the
team
second.
being a cheer squad.
Yeah, even though they didn't have a game tonight, trying to keep spirits up with a toe touch. There's zero
Cheyenne
chance I could do
Haymaker
that
out
one,
of the
Isaiah.
game. I would probably hurt myself.
I can't tie my shoes some mornings, let alone kick my foot above my head.
Oh, crossover. Jump stop.
Attica's going to run it around the perimeter again. Ray gets stopped, gets it to the left side to Goodwin. Back to Ray. Between the rings, over to the right side.
Gets it
Feed to the
inside.
post.
Fouled.
Oh my goodness.
Covington up the score 35-22. 20 seconds left in the quarter.
And Attica just not having any problems feeding the post. Got to make that a little tougher pass for them. Grazed iron in the front of the rim. Got another shot left, 35-22, as Isaiah said. And looking for the second one. 3 dribbles, puts it up, and rims out. Cleared by Linville over to the right to Peyton. Up front to, what is that, Richardson?
Richardson.
All right, Kinsey with a 2-point basket.
Kinsey
And-
always fun to watch.
Yeah. Covington pokes it away.
Lauren Vale pokes it away is
Yeah.
what you meant to say.
Exactly. Lauren Vale.
Oh,
number
jumper.
24.
That one was off.
So 37-22. Vale providing a little spark there at the end for the Lady Trojans. The other podcast we'd like to mention and promote is the History Buffet. If you've not checked out the History Buffet, it is Joey Holt, former Covington teacher, and Mr. Stockberger, current Covington French teacher. They get together and they do a history-based podcast. Each one brings one big story or a main course, and then at the end they talk about appetizers, desserts, which are mini stories that they'll talk over, or lists, or whatever they need to discuss. It's a really fun listen. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify. Go to your favorite podcast provider and check them out. That's the History Buffet. Jesse, have you listened to the History Buffet? That's a negative. I've never been more disappointed.
I've listened to the History Buffet.
Thank you, Isaiah.
I actually haven't. That was a lie.
Oh, I was so proud there for a second. Oh, so Covington up 15. A much more positive third quarter, much like the first quarter for the Lady Trojans. We'll hope the fourth quarter doesn't end up like the second quarter when Attica took control. Both teams set at 2 fouls, getting ready here for the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a Covington possession. So Kinsey Richardson over the sideline to trigger the inbound. She's going to look for Carson Engel. Gets it into her as Engel walks across the timeline. Looks to set something up. Jukes right, goes left. Gets it out to Holly Linville on the perimeter. Out to Richardson.
Inside. That's Lauren Vale. And that will be Attica possession.
So Covington's still running a press.
Lauren bringing the energy on defense.
Nice take by Rice, but just can't find the range.
3-point. Another rebound. Oh. Attica came up with it, but a foul.
Yeah, as Kinsey Richardson fought for that rebound after Attica tried to clear it. Into Engel. She's going to jog the ball across the timeline. Looks to the left. To Linville. Linville's going to get it back in the post. And just off the fingertips of the Attica player.
She was out of bounds.
So Covington's going to get the ball. Under their own basket. Engel slaps the ball, starts the play. Looking down low. And we're going to see a jump ball.
The ref's been very slow to the jump ball tonight.
Yeah. That's kind of been a trend. The
been
first
a trend.
quarter, we thought we were going to see a jump ball that didn't get called.
Yeah.
You know, I'm all for letting people play.
Yeah. That's a good way to start a fight.
Yeah, and it also keeps the clock going.
Yeah, it does. Layup by
And Attica gets an easy one. So it's 37-24, 7 minutes left in this game. So only a 13-point lead. As we saw earlier, that can disappear quickly if things start falling apart for the Lady Trojans. Attica bringing it down pretty quickly. Foul on the Covington defense.
That was foul on Lauren Vale. I want to give a shout out to Wyatt Martin watching the stream.
Hey, Wyatt. Welcome to CHS247. All right, so Attica to inbound. Oh, the easy pass. Oh, my goodness. Swatted away by Briley Payton. She's going to get the
Outlet. Gets it
Outlet
into
pass.
Linville. May have traveled, maybe not.
And a
Knocked
two-point
down
basket.
by Richardson.
Both feet inside the three-point arc, so two-point basket pushes it to 39-24, 6 minutes left. And we're going to see a trap over here in the corner. Attica gets it out of it, pushes it down low. Tried to get it into Britt, but knocked away. Attica ball. Goodwin underneath to inbound the ball.
Mid-range jumper. That's good.
Gets it to Nunley.
Scored a 13.
So still a double-digit lead for the Lady Trojans, but we saw in the second quarter if Attica can hit some shots, especially from three-point land.
Three-pointer by Haymaker. That's banked in.
Another bank. That's a third bank shot we've seen on three-pointer tonight.
Oh,
41-26. Nice trap over here in the corner. Covington working with the pressure defense. Forces it out of bounds, but still Attica ball. Goodwin's going to walk it across the timeline. Picked up by Linville. Attica gets the ball to the middle.
Another jumper from the high post.
And Nunley on that, the junior. 41-28. Little over 5 minutes left here in the game. Linville over on the left elbow. Gets it down the left corner. Kinsey Richardson. Haymaker pushes it out to Peyton. Covington working around the perimeter.
Gets it inside to Linville.
Down to Haymaker. Takes a dribble. Tries to put something up and knocked away. Well defended by Attica. Where they push.
Travel by Attica.
All right, we got Micah Stonecipher in. He's going to walk down. Oh my goodness, Haley Harmison is the coolest person on earth right now. Bringing us food from the concession stand.
Is that for all of us, or is that just for you?
Well,
shout
I mean,
out Haley. She gets the shout out now. That's for
how
everybody.
quick are you? How quick are you, Isaiah?
Pretty quick, because I just snagged that pretzel. I'm just kidding. I don't want it. I do want.
3-point basket in, rims in for Briley Payton over on the right wing.
Shout out Briley Payton.
Wow.
That three.
Payton having a great night tonight. Attica tries to get some of that back, and they do. Able to put a 2-point basket in on a turnaround jump shot by Nunley. Ingles going to bring it down for Covington. 44-30. 4 minutes left in this game. Attica not going away.
Gets inside to Linville. That's a finish.
A little overplay on the defense there, and Linville is all by herself.
Linville been left wide open under the basket a couple of times tonight. Stolen by Linville. Up to Payton. Good pass.
Wow, that's aggressive. Nice aggressive defense right there, leading to an easy bucket for the Lady Trojans.
Timeout Attica. They're down 18 now with 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Crazier things have happened, but
crazier things have happened, but it is an 18-point lead now for the Lady Trojans, and hopefully they can seal the deal after this full timeout taken by Attica. Let's sort through our concession stand finds here. It looks like we've got some Bosco sticks and a nice big pretzel. Jesse, what would you like to call? Jesse's calling a Bosco stick. I guess I'll take the pretzel. I think it's that.
Does that mean I get the other hot dog?
Oh my goodness, here we go. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Isaiah.
Okay.
After the big performance against the Benton Central Bison on Saturday,
okay,
you've earned a hot dog.
I've earned one hot dog.
You've earned one hot dog. That's it.
Thank you.
That is it. I mentioned quite a few big things happening at CHS up in the CHS247 room. Mentioned earlier that the Are We Experience podcast is going to be coming to a podcast service provider near you. The web design class is actually working on their website currently, so by the end of the week they will be official and officially on the web. So really cool situation right there for a couple of Covington students. Attica looking to inbound. 3.5 minutes left in this game. They're going to have to make something happen right now, and Covington got 4 people on the ball handler.
Always good to see. And that's finished off.
And
That's awesome.
That's what it leads to, typically. When you got 4 people on one person,
someone has to be open.
a couple people are wide open, yeah.
Yeah.
So an easy layup for Attica pushes it to 48-32, 16-point lead for Covington. Stonecipher misses close, and Attica clears. They're going to try to push the pace a little bit.
3-pointer. That's off.
Rice just off the basket. And Haymaker clears. That's Cheyenne, not Dakota. Up
Layup
to
by
Holly.
Linville. Another wide open layup for
Yeah.
Linville.
And you mentioned that just a second ago. She's had a lot of those really good looks under the basket. So credit the guards for finding her, but credit Holly Linville for making some space down there. Lob pass over to the other side of the court, and almost picked off by Covington. Power dribble down in the post, gets a shot up, and we're gonna see 2 free throws here. And I will say that Tatum Nunley, you're not going to hear a lack of effort complaint here. Really going hard down the post still. Down 18. Misses the first one. That was me. All right. Oh, blocked in the post. Micah Stonecipher got a nice block, but Attica's going to finish. They're going to earn an and 1.
Number 22. That is Tatum Nunley.
Yeah.
Has been balling out.
Yeah, going to have a
Really good
well.
night.
Would this be? It'd be 2 plays, but chance for a 5-point possession, basically. Potential pretty big swing here. As we'll see 1 free throw. It's up, and it's in. 15-point game, 2 minutes left. Pass down to the left corner. A nice find down low as Haymaker puts one off the backboard and in for a 2-point basket for the Lady Trojans, 52-35.
Oh.
Nice little pump fake. Had some defenders in the air. Not able to capitalize on it, though, as it goes to Covington possession.
A minute 57 left in the game. Score 52-35. Trojan lead.
All right, over to the elbow. Into the corner.
3-pointer off by Bradley Payne. Eagle with the 3. Off.
And cleared by Attica, but a nice 3-person trap over on the corner, ripped away by Riley Payton. She's going to get a layup and 1. That was a
Lauren Bale going back into the game.
3-person trap a long way from the basket. And
that was interesting strategy.
Yeah. But Covington gets the and 1 opportunity here.
Linville taken out of the game.
Yeah, Cora Reynolds checking in.
So is Haymaker.
So Bradley's going to get 1 at the line. Try to complete the 3-point play. It's up and out. Fight for the rebound. Last touch by Covington. So Attica inbounds. Jog the ball across the timeline. 1.5 minutes left in this game. Looking to feed the post. Nice take down towards the baseline by 23 Rice, but Covington's going to get it back.
Lena going into the game.
All right, 11. Magdalena Sandlin checks in for Covington.
Daisy checking in the game.
Daisy Gepner. All right. So I believe all starters have been replaced at this point.
Except Lily Hackett, the freshman.
And she's a younger player anyway, so
Yep.
getting some experience here as the future Trojans take the court.
Lily Ramirez is about to check in the game for the Trojans.
And we're going to see a Lily for Lily trade.
I think we are. That's a Lily for Lily trade.
And Lilyception happens. So Lillian Ramirez checks in. And Sandlin's going to survey the court, get it over to the right side, and Covington's just going to throw it away. So it looked like they were going to waste some clock, but Attica earns a jump ball and possession. 40 seconds left. 54-35 Covington. And Lauren Vale goes up to half court to challenge.
Oh, charge!
Isaiah called it. That's a charge on Attica.
The charge taken by Lily Ramirez.
That's a hustle point right there.
That's a hustle point that you like to see on the squad.
Give her a sticker.
She is hurt,
Yeah.
but it was worth it.
If this were an outdoor sport, that's where you say rub some dirt on it.
Yep, she can spit shine it.
There it is. All right, she's going to get to touch the ball on offense. Gets it down to Cora.
Cora's off.
Pull-up jumpers.
Still
Far
pressing. Daisy with the steal.
Daisy picks
Gets
it
it up to Reynolds. And we're still going. Oh, we missed a layup. That's kind of karma, to be honest. Lily with the steal, though.
Picked away. And a nice bounce back by the Lady Trojans from Saturday's big defeat. So final score is going to be 54-35. Isaiah, takeaways from this game?
Takeaways. Covington at moments looked great. At moments looked very, very bad.
Yeah.
But all in all, got the win. 19-point win. Solid win for the Trojans.
I think Coach Brown would like to forget that second quarter ever happened.
Yeah, but
Rest of the game, though,
rest of the game went very well.
nice for the Trojans.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to sign off. We will be back on Thursday night,
Yep.
I believe. The girls play tomorrow night at Crawfordsville. We'll be back here Thursday night as they play North Vermilion here at Covington High School. And then on Saturday, the girls play at noon JV and around 1:30 or 2 for the varsity start time.
Yep.
Boys are away the entire weekend.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, so
Lebanon and South Putt, or no, it's South Mont.
okay.
So South Mont and Lebanon this
So
weekend.
the Tigers and the Mounties.
Yep.
A lot of bus driving. Those are long trips.
Yeah.
All right, so signing off from Covington High School. Thanks to Jesse for producing. Isaiah, we will see you later.